So I just got a little bit of things I want to talk about. And I think it's good that Kitty's here so she can also give her side of the story. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I wanted to start by saying, that I'm sorry that not only did it get to that point, but that I let it get to that point. It was a situation where not only I, but also
Oh.
Sorry about that.
it's okay. So where did I leave off? Basically, it all started with, you know, me kind of getting involved in everything because they started, I got a bunch of friends in the mandem, and I backed them. I don't want them to see them get hurt. And before I chose to get involved, I set my rules and told them that if I'm getting involved in this, it will be only if Kitty does not get involved. If Kitty's life is ever in jeopardy, I'm out. This is not happening. And they made sure to let me know that they weren't planning on getting anyone involved, such as Kitty and Sid. What was her name? Purple hair.
Mm-hmm.
Acid.
Yeah,
And then comes
Sid.
the part where she was involved.
Yeah, then
And then
comes the
what?
part where she was involved, and I was talking to Patar, and he said Kitty's still not involved. And basically, every time I woke up, I would be, waking up, and all of a sudden, I would get pulled over, and just shot. Right. So this is where it all started. I got pulled over. No, not even pulled over. I got jumped. I just woken up. 5 minutes later, I'm in a car. I get jumped. Zakid and Apple jump out the car, shoot us up. I shoot them back. I get both of them. I then get this all happened at Red Garage. This is when it all happened, when Kitty got involved. Okay, just to give you a little backstory of what exactly happened that day. And I get the both, and I'm stuck there at Red Garage with everyone. And I don't get any backup. And basically, Sid pulls up, and Frankie, which is my nephew, actually, used to be in Rust. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he shot me from behind. And that's when all the new people started getting involved. Basically, that same day, whenever I got shot in the back, I got a text message not long after by Kitty, actually. And that's when she found out that I was involved in it all. I did tell her before all of this that I was involved, but that if her life ever was in jeopardy and if she was ever to get involved in it, I would be out. I did let her know that. But it was then that all of her closer friends started getting involved, and it got personal to her. And I think at that point she realized that not only was her friends getting shot, but I was also. I actually don't think she realized that I was the one getting shot as well, and that I was actually also just self-defending myself, right? Like, would you just sit back and get shot without shooting back? You know?
No, but you chose to be in that position. You chose the gang life. You chose to be with these people.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that is the consequences of that.
exactly. And I completely agree with that, right? If I'm getting pulled up on, even though I'm not in a gang, I'm not in a gang. They're my friends.
Okay, that's a vague way of putting it. You're not in a gang, but you're hanging out with a gang.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's me involving myself in a gang, right?
That is, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not closed for that anyway, so there's no going around that. Where did I leave off? Yeah, that was the day when Kitty then messaged me like, "Oh, you're the one who's doing all this to us." When I saw that, you know, everything, I called her and we tried to meet up that day, right? We tried to meet up. So we chose to meet up to clear everything up, and we chose to meet up where was it? Courthouse, I think. And that same time, when I was on my way over there, a shootout started at where was it? In between at Life Invaders. Yeah, at Life Invaders, and I got shot down. Everyone else got shot down, and apparently Kitty also got shot down. I then figure out what happened because Elfie called me. I was like, "Was it you who shot Kitty?" And I was like shook because I never thought I would hear that, right? I didn't figure out what happened, and apparently Vet shot her, and it was because she got in. She was there when the whole shootout happened, and he doubted whether or not she was involved or not. Even though she did say that she wasn't involved. I cleared that up with Vet and talked to him. And I got him to call Kitty and tell her exactly that he didn't mean to, and he actually apologized multiple times to her. Which of course still doesn't make it right that he shot her. I know that. But it happened, and it was just, yeah. It was heartbreaking, but thankfully nothing serious happened to her, and I'm very glad that Vet had, you know, took it as a man and actually apologized to her, because yeah, it's just unfortunate timing, and I had nothing to do with that at all. And I can promise you that I would never, ever, ever do anything that put Kitty's life in jeopardy, because she is my family. She's my everything. And then what happened after that? Yeah, he apologized, and after all that, I wanted to give her a little bit of space, because I didn't want her to. That was the time when she gave me, like, kind of wanted me gone. Not gone, but like, she wanted some time to think everything through, because, yeah, everything was in the heat of the moment, you know? She was Cerberus, I was helping my friends out, and it just kind of got very complicated for no absolute reason, right? And I think we're all just kind of victims in it all. Just everyone was involved in it, and it just got so messy for no fucking reason. And if I knew that it would end up with Katie being shot, I would have never gotten involved. And I swear to you, that is the truth and the truth. Because Katie means everything to me, and I don't know what I would do without her.
You don't need to bullshit me. You know, the moment you get involved, that is a possibility. It is a possibility. It can happen.
But if that's the case, right, Goofy, then how are you gonna live life? Because then, you know, everything is a possibility.
That's a great question. How do you want to live your life? Are you gonna continue doing what you do?
Well,
Till one day you just, you know, get shot. Get your innocent friends shot, maybe. Just keep doing it.
that's the thing, right? I'm just young and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so bold. And I don't know what I want to do. I'm trying to figure it out, you know. I've been trying to stay out of drama, and that kind of drove me over to the whole like gang thing. So it's like I just feel like everything I do is just there's just some trouble no matter what, you know. Either it's drama with everyone stirring my life like fucking crazy, and when I finally get out of that, it's like and I get drawn to gang life, and it's like it's just hard, you know.
All right.
I'm just trying.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just trying, you
I'm
know.
just trying to figure out. So I know you're young, and I guess it's just kind of odd to me. But I guess you want some thrill, some excitement, huh?
Yeah, that might be what I'm looking for. And actually, that's also why I've been kind of
Gang, right?
yeah, but actually also
But
like
also
the
because, like, most of the groups that she's been with, like, I don't know, I felt like the respect wasn't mutual, and this gang, like, from the get-go just seemed really, really, like really sweet with her. Like, they actually, like, respect her, and they include her in things without drama.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging you for choosing that. I'm just trying to see, you know, will this ever happen again? You know, obviously it wasn't your direct decision or fault.
no.
But the fact that you're telling me you know, if you ever thought Kitty could get hurt, you know, if it was a possibility or this and that, I mean, you know it is, right?
Yeah, maybe I spoke
And it will
a
continue
little.
to be.
No, yeah, you're completely right. Maybe I spoke a little bit too highly there. And what I meant to say was, you know, if I'm ever in a situation like that where I know it's so close to her, then I'll never get, you know, in that deep with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know what, you know, that kind of life.
Yeah.
You can happen
100%.
spontaneously. Who knows if
It can.
shit happens again with roosters or
But the thing is also, right?
maybe a red line, for example.
You also have to remember, right? Yeah, I chose to get involved in it, but at the same time, you know, roosters and like not just Cerberus in general, like they literally they were brutal, Goofy. Like they did everything in their fucking power to put us down. Like
We had to. Like,
It's
if you
like you
understood
said,
the
what do you
gravity
expect
of the
them to do? Roll
situation,
over, show their belly, and get shot?
people were
You
being
think,
kidnapped, put in a helicopter, and tossed from the sky to land in front of roosters. People who were literally civilians who have PTSD. People were coming to work crying who weren't even involved in the situation. I would understand if it was just like a targeted thing just against Lang and Zakid and them, but it wasn't. They were involving
Exactly.
innocent people. They were involving myself who I wasn't hunting people. I like man.
I mean, before I
They've been
even got involved in it, like they blew up my car. My own nephew got involved. My nephew's the kid who is one of my close friends as well. Like literally just shot me down without even looking at me, you know. So it was at that. Yeah,
like
just,
at that
just
time it was
messy.
like Gigi would just get done attacking us, and
Oh,
while
yeah, I know,
while
I
we're
know. It
trying
was
to like
double on.
retreat, it was literally double attacks, like, and they wanted us to just lay there and take it. But at the same time, you know,
No, yeah, I understand.
Is war.
I understand it. I just wanted you guys to know, like there was. It was hard on both ends, you know. Like I was also going through it, right? Like
Yeah.
Like Frankie was also messaging saying he wishes I broke my neck when Ken pushed me down the stairs, you know? Like stuff like that. Like, you know, it just takes a toll on you. And sometimes when you're in a situation like that, you just your mind doesn't you don't think rationally. So you just forget everything and you're just in this mode where you're just full of rage and hatred. And it's very bad, and it's something oh, it's hard, but I'm not trying to excuse my behavior. And I truly am sorry that Kitty ever got involved in it. And I truly fucking mean that because, god damn, was it fucking tough to not
Yeah,
be.
no, I believe you. Okay,
Mhm.
it's just if it were to happen again, I would take different, you know.
No, I understand. And you know, I'll, how do I say it? Like, I would actually be surprised if right now you wouldn't be mad at me. You know what I mean? Like I would completely understand if you were. And but I want to make it right.
I just think you're a
Basically.
little bit lost, NuNu.
I
I
am
get it.
lost.
You're trying to find a family, maybe that I'm sure they're great people and all that. It's just
He
the
called
gang
me.
life. You put the gang above everything else. If you don't, then what's the point of if they know that about you, then that's all you'll be is someone who hangs around sometimes. I'm just trying to figure out what you want, because if you're going to commit to that, then that's the reality of it.
Mm.
And I don't think even if you were in that position, like I don't think you would seek to harm Kitty, or you'd probably do your best to stop it, but you know
Yeah, you're
things
not
can
wrong.
happen.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You really are not.
But yeah,
Because
no, I hope that goes well for you. I know one or two people from Mendham. We're pretty cool. I just think this whole situation was indeed
nice.
I wouldn't say exceptional, but yeah, it left a sour taste that it was the way for gangs to harm people, which is a pretty common tactic, is to affect those who can't defend themselves, like innocent people, or even worse, just the direct family of those people. Which, if you ask me, is like the lowest of the low you can go. Really, it's like shit on the floor type beat. But that's just my opinion. I know it's the only effective way they can find, and yeah, I just hate to see. I hated to see that. People just getting
Oh,
shot
yeah, but
daily.
yeah. So trust me, me too. Me too. Um, it's like
So, in moving forward with this, since this conversation, um, do we have your blessing, hubby? Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd say for now, yeah. I think. I think. NuNu,
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
What's up, good?
I just don't disappoint me, please.
Okay. Aye, Captain. I promise I won't disappoint you.
Oh my god, Buddy's back.
Oh, it was a nice chat. I'm sorry
This is amazing.
if sometimes I'm a little bit unclear. It's because sometimes when I'm nervous, I kind of speak very badly and not in good sentences because English not my first language. So sometimes I fuck up and I get nervous and I butcher it completely.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried.
Yeah.
listen, you like I fucking love you. I told you from the long ass note that totally wasn't ChatGPT.
It wasn't.
To the nutty bear. To
Listen, I
you
care.
having the Mandem boys pick me up in a limo and play music and have the whole dinner. Like,
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed that.
yeah, it was so cute.